What's up? Kind of a dreary day, didn't feel like traveling, so I shot in here to Fredericksburg. Well, technically still in Spotsylvania County, just outside of Fredericksburg, to the Fredericksburg Railroad Museum. Just thought I'd take a quick tour of this place. And if you're interested, they're open on Saturdays from 9 until 12. Admission's free, so yeah, check this place out. Couple cabooses back here, a couple box cars, and let's see, this caboose, it was built up in Buffalo, New York, built in 1973, and it was used here on the RF&P line, the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac line. And looks like you can go inside. I'll go in later. Then this caboose here, built 1969. It was built up in Kent, Ohio, and it was in use until the 1990s. And this box car is pretty old. This one goes back until to 1928, and it was built by the Pennsylvania Railroad. This last box car back here, also built by the Pennsylvania Railroad, built 1964 in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. And I'm not sure what's looks like that's being used for storage. And oh, cool, looks like a really old car back in here, wooden, RF&P, pretty neat.
Well, currently I have a storage locker with an elevator and all this stuff.
Alright, good place for a pit stop, and to give you some history, and to let you know, we're on a spur that's broken off the main line. The main line's about a half a mile down, mile marker 57, indicating 57 miles north of Richmond. And the spur was built 1927, and it was built to feed the big cellophane plant here in Fredericksburg, which was a big employer. And Fredericksburg actually prospered during the Great Depression because of it. So, and it's still in use. There's actually the occasional freight train that comes up because there's a lumber yard in the area that still uses them. So, and to let you know, that main line, the Fredericksburg R&P, it's one of the oldest rail lines in the South. It originally connected just Richmond to Fredericksburg, and then it was eventually extended about 7 years later to Aquia. And at that time, you would have to get off the train, jump on a ferry, or a steamboat to cross, and the Potomac's pretty wide in that area. And it wasn't until 1872 that they built a bridge across the Potomac, so shortly after the Civil War. And to let you know, also this stretch of track that was cutting through was destroyed during the Civil War. And so at the time, the train could only travel from Richmond to Hamilton's Crossing, which is about 3 miles south. So yeah, that's how the Confederacy was fed their goods. So, and then eventually the line, it's now run by the CSX, and just to pay homage, they call this stretch of the line they still call it the RFNP. So just in commemoration. So anyway, so there's some brief history.
During the week out here, you can have as many as 70 trains a day. They have the CSX, you have the VRE, and all your little maintenance trains.
St. John's Pass, Florida. And it's an elevated four-wheel.
Conductor's chair in the caboose.
Not too far from the Beach.
Yeah.
Brakeman uniform. Westinghouse. Kerosene switch lamp.
Great trough. It's got live oaks and all the way there.
Did you have a good time coming to the train?
Right on the train?
You rode on the train, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He came back and said, I'm a sweet dog.
Well, I mean, it's not on, is it?
No.
Okay. I just want to know if it was stalled. That's all. I think that locomotive. Well, that's that. Pretty neat little place. It's not the B&O Railroad Museum like in Baltimore, but pretty cool nonetheless. So, anyway, see ya.